folks out there listening. Well, I got one of our artists just dropped by. Of course, I want to say good morning to Natty Conqueror. How are you doing today?
Hey, good morning, Double C. Good morning to all St. Lucian Massive.
Well, first of all, can you tell us who is Natty Conqueror? Tell us a bit about Natty Conqueror.
Well, Natty Conqueror is a young, talented reggae artist coming out from the island of St. Lucia, and one of the communities of St. Lucia called Dennery. But it is Dennery Riviere. I'm from the hills of Dennery Riviere, and then I'm also one of the reggae artists that really pushing out the reggae music consciously. A lot of people out there don't really know me and hear my music that much, but they have seen my documentary with my entire family on Untold Stories. So this is me, Natty Conqueror. I'm also a member of the group Intelligent Youths with my siblings, and right now I'm pushing out a new single called Future Generation. So I want you out there to listen, pay attentively, because this song is a very educational song, and it goes out to the leaders, the elders, and the youths of the future generation.
Okay, Natty Conqueror, tell us how long have you been in the music business?
I've been in the music business for almost like quite 18 years now, because first when I start with my dad and my siblings. We start by playing our drums and our build-up instrument, and we start to play music. And then my daddy introduced me to playing the guitar. He wanted me to play guitar and stuff. So we started, like very poor, but not to say poor, but we have a feel of music. And then, when we started, we started recording on cassettes, on tape. That time they didn't have no CDs or DVDs and so on. So, it goes by, we have a whole heap of story about it. And I started singing at the age of 5. And I was listening to Burning Spear, Bonnie Wheeler, Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, or all the reggae icons, because when I was growing up, my father had wanted to listen to roots music and wanted his children to listen to roots music. So I raised growing up listening to conscious reggae music. So being a local reggae artist coming out from St. Lucia is not really to say just come and sing anything. First of all, we have to sing to elevate the people and free the people in mind from brutality. So that's what we're here to.
Okay, so tell us about the places that you performed before.
Well, I never perform anywhere yet, but I do all my performance at home, because we used to have a lot of guests that used to come and visit our home. My father used to have a lot of guests coming there, and then I used to be the one playing the guitar. I have my brother on the drum and my brother on keyboard, and we used to sing for a lot of even the local artists that used to come and visit our home, like Mishak, Islaman, Daddy Twan, Ras Africa, Amati. All these artists came and visit my home. So I've known about these artists. I've met with them in person, and I've sing for them at home, but I never to say go and perform to the public out yet.
Okay,
yeah.
So what we're going to do right now, we've got to going to play that track. What's the name of this track, you said?
It's called Future Generation.
Well, leaders, you better set a good example. Set a good example. Set a good example for the future generation. Set a good example. Perfect example for the future generation. Listen. I see enough youths nowadays screw up their face with gun on them waist, running blood in the place. What a big disgrace. It's really mashing up the place. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto. We kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine. We go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers who protect the lives of the future generation. Listen. World leaders should be spending more money on the youth, them education. For real. Instead of spending it on nuclear weapons, we destroy the population. What a waste. Give the youth man a chance in life to see their future with their wife and picnic. Instead of killing so much youth man in the army and living so much woman lonely. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto to kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine, we go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers to protect the lives of the future generation. To prepare the youth them for the future should be the number one priority. For real. Instead of giving the youth them revolver to make them kill them own family. The youth them need food, clothes and shelter, protection and security. And the youth them also need medical care in case of emergency. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto to kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine, we go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers to protect the lives of the future generation. In this time the youth them need good elders and good leaders to follow. To lead the youth them in the way they should go and teach them the things they should know. The little boys and girls of today are the man and woman tomorrow. So be careful how you treat them today, or your days will be filled with sorrow. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto to kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine, we go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers to protect the lives of the future generation. It's time to get rid of them bad examples that leading the children astray, and eradicate all bad influence that corrupting the youths of today. Them are the same ones that doing the wrong things, that's why the children learn it from them. And when the children do the same things they do, they won't be blaming from the children. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto to kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine, we go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers to protect the lives of the future generation. So let us set a good example for the ghetto youths of the future generation. And we don't want no guns and bombs in the ghetto to kill off the future generation. And we don't want no crack and cocaine, we go destroy the minds of the future generation. Respect to the fathers and the mothers to protect the lives of the future generation. I see no youths nowadays screw up their face with gun on them waist, running blood in the place. What a big disgrace. It really mashing up the place. So you better set a good example, set a good example, set a good example for the future generation. Set a good example, perfect example for the future generation.
Oh boy, such a great song coming there from Natty Conqueror, and of course message in the music. So Natty Conqueror, how did you put a song like this, or what caused you to put a song like this together?
Well, when I first heard the rhythm, it was produced by Nature's Way Entertainment, and the CEO of Nature's Way Entertainment is Garfield Cowan. He's from Jamaica. He based in Miami. So I heard the rhythm came out. The name of the rhythm is called World Peace Rhythm, and it have Anthony B with Mama Warrior. When I heard that song from Anthony B, I see the rhythm was so powerful. So I get inspiration to put into that song one time. So I was searching for the instrumentals online, but I couldn't get it. So I get to contact with Nature's Way Entertainment on Facebook, and then he sent the rhythm for me, and then I voice on it. He tell me voice on it, send the production for him so he can put his touch into it. And then, he has seen my documentary online with my family, and he was very impressed. So he sent the rhythm to me, and then he voiced it, he mastered it, and right now it is out now since the 8th of April 2016. You can get it on iTunes, on Amazon, and all other downloading platforms. This song, when I am talking about the future generation, I look at in society, I see there's a lot of youths that going astray, but we cannot blame the youths too much because the youths have leaders, the youths have elders that they following, that they are copying from. They have role models. So this, what I'm saying to on the message of this song, we need to set a good example for the youths then, because we have too many bad examples, too many false leaders and crooked elders that they doing a lot of wrong things in front of their children. And then when the children copy it from them and go and do the same things that they do, they want to pass the rage on the children. They want to pass the anger on the children and, give the children how much licks, you know what I mean? And to me, that is not fair, because what the youths are learning today is from the elders that they're learning it from. They learn it from the leaders them, that they contribute into what they are doing right now. I'm against the crime and the violence that is going on between the youths them, you know what I mean? But still, like Peter Tosh say, you can't blame the youths. You can't fool the youths.
Yeah, they learn what they see.
Exactly, they learn what they see. So what I'm saying to the leaders them, to the elders, the example, we need good example. We don't need bad example no more, because we have a lot of young youths growing up right now, and the youths of today are the great man and woman of tomorrow. They are the one that will come and say, yes, they saw you was doing this and doing that, you know what I mean? So, we have to set a good example and be a good role model for the youths, because the youths are learning. And right now, we are living in a modern time where the youths are even learning faster. You understand? So, and if you check it out, some of them not even using manuals to operate certain equipments. That's to show you how the youths are very intellect nowadays. So what I'm saying to the leaders them, you have to be careful what you say, what you do in front of your children, in front of students. I'm talking to the teachers also. Be a good example. Teach the children the right all the time, because there's only one right way and many wrong ways. So that is why you have to set a good example, Yeah.
Okay. All right. So, well said, Natty Conqueror. Well, Natty, any final words? Just before we go, Natty, if one would like to get into, the singing business, the reggae kind of business, what advice would you give to them as to what kind of material that they should really, sing about? What kind of material?
Well, my advice to the young artists who rise now, especially when it comes to reggae, is don't give up. Sometimes you don't have the rightful equipments to push your material out there so you could get good quality airplay and stuff. But during the process of time, you will get there. Continue singing positiveness. Don't sing any kind of music that is like too splendid or X-rated and so on and so forth, because there's a lot of young artists out there, especially when it comes to dancehall, the kind of music that they're pushing out there. And my advice to all the artists is, music is an influential tool. If you're going to sing good music to the people, then you'll influence people to do good things. You sing bad music to the people, you will influence people to do bad things. And then a lot of the youths nowadays that is being influenced by certain music, which is you say bad man lyrics, they ending up following what the lyrics is being influenced them to do, and they ending up killing one another. So that's why we don't need those kind of lyrics influencing in the youth's head, because what they hear, what they see, what they do. So my advice to the young artists that coming up, sing positiveness. If you cannot do reggae and soca, you can do, or calypso, or whatever genre of music you can do, as long as you're singing a positive message to the youths out there, that is all care about, you know what I mean? So I would like to say, the youths out there, if you're doing good music, do good music to elevate the people and satisfy the people then, because I as an artist, I only sing positiveness to the people, and then I do conscious reggae music. You might have a record that don't really say fit for airplay, or because it don't well mix or it don't well master or nothing like that, but just continue pushing the vibes. And then if you have good materials, or if you know producers that can produce your stuff for you, then you go to them, if you have a good material and your music is good, because you're not playing on air, or the DJ is not playing it for you to give up. Don't give up. Just continue pushing the vibes, you know what I mean? Because that is what I'm doing all the time. So once you have good music, and then you know you have a good song, even though you don't well record in a big studio. Once you have the music and you have the potential, you have the ability to do so, just continue until you reach the top. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Okay, so in life, because you're a singer, right?
Yes.
So what level, do you intend reaching in the music business?
Well, I'm looking forward to push my music more further than that still, because since I have a lot of fans out there listening to me, some of them who watch my documentary with my family online, I continue to push more music and more. I would like to reach international, to see reach with international artists, to do collaboration and features and combination and stuff, you know what I mean? Because here in St. Lucia, when it comes to reggae, they don't really push the reggae artists enough. They will more push whether the soca artists or the country and western or whatever genre they'll push them, But when it comes to reggae, they don't really push the reggae, because they say reggae is a Jamaican culture, and reggae, that reggae thing, that Rasta thing, that smoking weed thing, that is not for them. So a lot of the reggae artists get discouraged from a lot of our own people down here that always like to accuse them when it comes to reggae. That is why a lot of reggae artists leave St. Lucia and go overseas to push it in their music. And I tell you, they are very doing great, you know what I mean? So I would like to push my music to a higher level and then fight to reach the top 10. As long as God Almighty give I life and give me health and strength, that is where I'm heading to.
Okay, so what do people say to you, especially when they hear your music on the radio or when they hear you playing live? What are the things that they say to you?
Well, so far I get a lot of good feedbacks from them. They tell me they're so proud of me, knowing that I raised in a small little community, and then they hear I singing. And some of them like to hear my music. Some of them don't mind me doing jingles for their dub plates and their program, especially certain DJs that I know. And then I've got a lot of feedbacks from a lot of Lucians, because they have Lucians out there that really like to support local music. And then I'm very happy to meet with them. I see what they're all about. I've get about 50% of supporters from St. Lucia out of 100, And it's very kind of crucial, because you don't really get St. Lucians promoting their own that much, especially when it comes to reggae music. So I get some nice feedbacks, and I would like to say thank you so much to all those who congratulate me and want to see I make it to the top. There's a lot of people that invite me to perform already to so many places around St. Lucia, but I don't get the time yet. When the time is right, then the time is right. So I'm not rushing it. I'm just waiting for my time, because like God say, wait on the Lord and be of good courage, and He shall strengthen thine heart. So that is why I say, give thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I want to thank you for taking time off your busy schedule to come talk to us.
Yes.
About your music.
Yeah.
And of course, this is not going to be the first or last time that I will be inviting you, to speak with us about your music, your future, and I'd like you to relate to the brothers and sisters out in the hills, because it's a place I always want to visit one of those days.
Okay,
so
no problem.
At least whenever you extend the invitation, I will try my best to kind of make it there. Okay.
And I would like to say to all of those of you who want to get my music, you can go on YouTube, type Natty Conqueror, or you could type Intelligent Youths. And you can like my page on Facebook, www.facebook.com/Natty Conqueror Music, or you can follow me on Instagram, Natty Conqueror Divine, or you can listen to my music on Reverb Nation, www.reverbnation.com/Natty Conqueror.
Okay, so Natty Conqueror, I want to wish you all the best in your endeavors, and thank you for stopping by, okay?
Yes, thank you to Double C, and thank you to the whole management and staff of Real FM.
Okay,
Natty
thank you so
Conqueror.
much.
Yes.
Okay,